Good morning, Hyde Park crew. Kale, how you doing this morning?
Doing all right this morning after a long week. How
Yeah, it
about
was a
yourself?
long, quiet week in Upland, kinda. Got the lull, I guess, between seasons here, coming up to blossom season. But sorry for the technical difficulties. We can't even claim these. We didn't do anything wrong for once. So, uh, it's always expected. And Twilk, I did not touch the tech. I set up
Yeah, I
like
think
a
it's
day
one.
in advance and turned stuff on, and nothing was working.
Yeah, you're off the hook on this one. I think it was on my end actually.
Yeah, we're not like the UAD over here where we've got like 25 people helping behind the scenes that are tech wizards. It's just the two of us. We kind of do it on our own, so we don't have like Zoom, whatever Zoom stuff Slack was talking about with slides, and we just don't have all this techie stuff. It is what you see is what you get. We're just two regular guys that kick things during the day and choke things, and we get on and we do Upland and all this other stuff. And all right, how was your week?
Good. We had our massive big 1,000 board breakathon yesterday. It's a fundraiser we do every year, and um, actually I can barely my hand I can barely move my hand today. I can't see. So it's like my hand is swollen, like double the size. I did some speed breaking,
Nice.
and so when we buy the boards, well, I'm sorry. First of all, our local Lowe's donated 100% of the boards,
That's
which
great.
they've never done before. They usually donate some and then give me some at cost, and they donated 100% of the wood. And then, however, this time a few. So usually I buy the cheapest shelving wood that you can possibly get, and then but somehow in this order, some like graded wood, like some more expensive wood, which
Mm-hmm.
is not as easy to break.
Yep.
Um, which I don't care, but when I have like 150 kids trying to break boards, I
Yeah,
need
it's
the easy
different.
boards for them.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to break all these hard boards, and like I said, I can barely make a fist today. I can't even move my hand.
Yeah. The
But we had a great.
the wood does matter. I never realized there's like a when I first started buying the boards to break when I was in the Atlanta area. I didn't realize there's a different types of wood. There's like a scale, and like how hard it is to break, like the wood strength or whatever. So if you take like
Yep.
whitewood pine, I think is typically what we used to break all the time. It's harder to find now actually, since a lot of the tsunami relief and all that stuff years back. A lot of that whitewood pine got shipped over for rebuilding and stuff like that, and sometimes you get that heavier pine, and there's a big difference. It was like whatever boards I bought the one time on the wood scale were like 10 times harder than what we typically break. And yeah, I bought it for a testing, and there were all kinds of people missing board breaks that never miss board breaks. And that's kind of a big deal, when people are doing
Yeah.
rank tests and stuff. Yeah, so the board breaking is so fun, but like you're just saying, your hands the next day. I think the first year we did it, I kind of went a little bit overboard on how many I was going to break, and I decided to break like 200 in a row nonstop. My hands were so sore, and you're switching up from technique to technique, and the knife hands get a little bit sore. You're switching to the ridge hands, and then that gets sore. You're going with the punches, and then your knuckles are bleeding, and you switch to elbows, and you're trying to. I would kind of offset. I would do like four boards, three boards, four boards, three boards on elbows, and then you look at your elbows, and you always get a couple that you miss just a little bit, and you hit like the forearms, and
Oh
not
yeah.
not usually the tip of the elbow, but I used to hit the forearms once in a while if I was off, because you're going back and forth trying to do it as quick as you can, and left, right, and yeah, man, you are sore the next day. That's for sure.
So, but it was all
It was a
for the
great cause
charity,
too,
and
right? Did you guys do a local charity?
yeah, we do our local Second Harvest Food Bank,
Nice,
um, and then half of the funds actually goes to our scholarship program.
nice.
Um, so we started. This will be our fourth year. our graduating seniors actually interview and apply for a martial arts scholarship. Um, and actually, so total, the first year we gave out $2,000, and then we've given out $4,000 the last 2 years. So we've given out $10,000 in scholarships for seniors. And so this year, my goal is to give out um, 5,000. I want to
Nice.
continue to grow it, and so we'll see. We'll see where we end up at the end of the year. But there just isn't a lot of scholarships for martial artists out there,
There really
hardly
isn't.
any at all, to be honest.
Yep.
And so a lot of these kids devote. So far, the three applicants that have won it have they've been trained. They have been training with us for like 8 to 10 years. They've spent their uh, elementary, middle school, and high school years with us, and for all that time devoted to training and helping others, I feel like they deserve to get rewarded for that.
Yep.
Um, so anyway, that's something that we started and trying to grow it. I would love to take it national one day if I can get some traction. I want to spend a few years and just get some good, um, I don't know, good track record with the scholarship, and then see
Yeah.
about trying to grow it. So
Yeah.
we'll
It's
see where it
easier
goes.
to do that way for sure. Did you get to watch any of the fights last night?
Oh man, you know what? I did. I didn't watch them all, but I saw the main card. Let me pull that up real quick. Did you get to watch them?
No, I didn't. It was my son's 18th birthday this weekend, and we were just doing family stuff. And I woke up really early yesterday, and I trained jujitsu at like 8 in the morning before I taught classes. So I was actually pretty wiped out by the time I finished classes at 2. And then I dozed off for a few seconds when I got home. And then we went to dinner and, all that food. And, I had a drink with dinner too. And then we played a card game. And I was dozing off during the second card game that we were playing with the kids. And I think at that point of the night, it was like too much thinking for me. It was so I was in bed fairly early actually, so I didn't get to see any fights. Were there any good ones? Any that stuck out in your memory there?
Yeah, I watched. I tuned in for the Tibura fight. He's 40 years old. He ended up losing that fight, which I think I picked that one correctly. And then the main card, I saw the last three fights. So
Okay,
Michael Chiesa, he fought and he choked out Nico Price in 1 minute,
really?
and that
Man,
was
I
an
took Price.
impressive
I think I
fight.
took Price in that fight.
He
I think.
also, I think I did too. Um, he also retired that night.
Oh, did he?
Michael Chiesa did, yeah. So that was his last fight. Probably the most, okay, maybe not the most like brutal knockout, but one of the just scariest knockouts in the women's division I've ever seen. Alexa Grasso and Macy Barber. Macy Barber took a left straight to the chin, and she was out cold for
Really?
a while, like eyes in the back of her head, and she wasn't even blinking or waking up for a while. It was
Wow.
actually the yeah, like I said, I've seen like Ronda Rousey get head kicked by Holly Holmes, and
Oh
there's
yeah,
been
that was
some
a bad
brutal
one.
knockouts and stuff. Uh, so I mean, there's been some big hits, but as far as just seeing somebody, you never want to see somebody
That was a
like
round one
injured
too, wasn't it? I
with Holly
think.
Holmes.
No, with Grasso.
It was in the first round, and just a straight left to the chin. And anyway, she was okay. But even as they were like announcing the winner, which they took her quite a few minutes to get her up to her feet, even as they were announcing the winner, she was not really knowing where she was.
Man.
Um, yeah, so she got rocked.
Yeah, I
And
did.
then
I picked
Joe
Grasso on that
Pife,
one, I believe. I kept going back and forth on that
uh,
one.
yeah, that was a tough one to pick. They're both really good. And then Joe Pfeiffer taking out Adesanya round two.
Yep.
Um, and I think if it would have made it to the third round, I think Adesanya was going to take it. Uh, I feel like Adesanya was so. Adesanya hasn't always been my favorite fighter,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but last night was actually one of my favorite fights of his, even though he lost. He stood in the pocket and banged with Joe Pyfer. I thought he fought a really good fight. Actually, he was chopping out Pyfer's legs
Mm-hmm.
with some leg kicks, and he was starting to really get some traction with that, taking away Pyfer's power. In the end, Pyfer just kind of overpowered him at the end, and his wrestling took over and was able to finish him. But it it definitely could have gone either way. And like I said, if he was really taking out Piper's legs, so I think if it went to the third round, I
Mm-hmm.
think it could have been a different ending. So Piper got the finish when he needed it because but
I think on
he's a
the
powerful dude,
yeah,
Joe Piper. He's
definitely.
super strong.
I think that Nico Price did he actually draw? He kind of got put in there a little bit late, didn't he? Because wasn't that fight canceled originally? And then
I think
Price
he did
got
take it.
kind of taken in. He took that spot.
Yeah, it looks like Chiesa was supposed to fight Carlston Harris,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then that got canceled. So yeah, Nico Price stepped in on short notice.
Yeah, I got to look at the results. I kept going. There was like three fights that I actually kept going back and forth on picking. And the Adesanya one was one of them, and I can't remember who I went with because I kept going back and forth, and I was kind of in a hurry because I put the picks in as soon as I got out of classes. Can we go back and see who we picked once we pick? How do we do that? Because I always forget. Because I always have fights that I
I'm
go
not.
back and forth. I'm like,
I don't know if we can go back and look at our picks. Actually, I'd have to ask Dogster.
yeah, I'll have to check with him on that and see.
Yeah, looking at some of the card here, I don't think I did well in the UFC pick'ems. I think I definitely missed quite a few. We'll find out shortly.
Shoot, what did I do to the tech here? Damn it. There we go. It's better.
Oh, Wolf Warner in the house, getting brunch in Queens, about to link up with City Pigeon and Koa 98.
Oh, nice. I heard part of the podcast when I was on the way to work Saturday morning, I think it was, and I heard they were going to try to hook up. So that's awesome. They're getting to hook up and going to a Mets game too. Nice. Not a Mets fan, but
Heck yeah,
MLB game. Nothing wrong with that.
it'll be a fun day. Well, you guys enjoy that. You took Pfeiffer Wolf. Wow, I took Adesanya.
I
Um,
can't remember who I took because I kept going back and forth.
Actually, now I'm second guessing myself, but I thought I took Adesanya.
I think I had
Um,
Adesanya, and then I think I went back and changed it because I was kind of torn on that one. Let's see who we got in the house here. We got RDP. Good morning. How are you? Got John Fitzwell. Good to see you. Laban, Twilk, Millen in the house. How are you? Shaq Dillon. Good morning. Jerishad, what's going on? Bajo. Good to see you. Giannis. Michael Kohler. How are you? Obi-Wan. Eva Angelina. Dr. Tid. Good to see you. Jimmy Jester. Maui in the house. I think Maui's starting to get ready for their big trip to the U.S. They got a really cool trip planned out, it sounds like, her and Laban and the fam. Justin NFT. Shorty, what's up? Wolf Warner. Tastafari, good to see you. And Rebate, good to see you.
reboot,
Or Reboot.
reboot in the house.
It reads Rebate.
Yeah, it's reboot.
Reboot? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, he's the seed guy, right? Or one of the seed guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
actually
That's right.
we actually hooked up and got a we're connected with our office. What are we
Oh,
calling that now?
sweet.
What's that called?
The
What do they
Roots.
call that when you
Is it Roots?
Yeah,
Routes? Something like that?
bonds.
Oh,
Bonds. It's
bonds.
called a bond.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a bond with Reboot over in Pratty, and we did the tower. So I think
Oh, nice. That's
20,
a big one.
24. So we got one in Hyde Park and one in Pratty. Um,
I have not put a
so
tower
that
up anywhere yet, and I did not. I couldn't build one in Hyde Park.
well, and you got to
Actually,
swap. You got to
yeah.
swap properties because you got to build elsewhere. But
Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, everything I have is built elsewhere. We actually
mhm.
have quite a few bonds already created. We have a
Yeah, we can go
pretty good
take a
network.
look at that here in just a minute.
I think Boy Darren was tracking some of that and trying to keep up the stats on it.
What someone was asking about the brackets. Uh, we got March Madness going on. I
I
think
am
at
not
the
doing too
final
good.
eight.
I'm in last place, but
I
I do have UConn winning it all, so I'm still in the hunt. I think, actually, I think in the brackets that I did with Wolf and a bunch of the guys, I have. I think Mass Chef has also got UConn, and I think he's got more points than me, so I don't think I can beat him, but I'm not positive. And I don't even know if I could finish in the top. I need UConn to beat Duke. I do know that, but I did not do too good on my picks.
let's see.
I'm definitely not up on
I
my
I,
NBA.
I didn't do any brackets this year. You got Duke and UConn. Ooh, my wife is a Duke fan. That's gonna be a tough game today.
Yeah, that
And
game is
then
that at 5 o'clock? I can't remember. It's either 5 or 8.
I don't see the time on this bracket I'm looking at. And then actually, I'm pretty surprised. Well, I guess I'm not too surprised, but Tennessee, UT, making it up there, playing Michigan today.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a good game.
Wait,
They actually
UT's in
played
that
really
game?
well. Yeah, against Michigan.
Really? I didn't even realize
Yeah,
Tennessee was still
we're
in it. Are you sure? Is that women's?
I'm dead serious. No, I watched them win the other night. They played really
Maybe,
well.
maybe I've been looking at the wrong bracket.
They're ranked sixth.
Okay, I didn't realize they were still in it. To be honest.
Yeah, UT. They beat Iowa State, and they
Okay,
beat them. They beat 76-62.
that
Like
was
they
last night, right?
handed it to them. I think it was 2 nights ago.
I don't know what the heck game we were watching when we went to dinner.
Last
So
night was an Iowa Illinois game. I think
yeah, Iowa, Illinois. So how did
that was last
Tennessee
night.
get in there? I thought you said they beat Iowa.
They beat no, they beat. You've got Iowa and Iowa State.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong bracket. That's why. Okay. There it is. Yeah, Tennessee, Iowa State.
Yep.
I would actually love to see Michigan lose to Tennessee just because that would help my bracket. So go Tennessee.
I like to see
That game
Tennessee
is
get to the
today at two
finals. I don't know.
o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be. Well, I didn't tell you. I got to kind of end at 12:30 today. I got my niece's birthday today.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna go over and see them. Yeah, they're playing good, Wolf.
Yeah, Tennessee beating Michigan would be fantastic.
It looks like City, Pigeon, and Cohen are getting lost in Queens.
There, yeah, I couldn't even imagine trying to get
It's,
around there.
they said if they could take the right trains, they'd be having mimosas right now. Well, thank goodness for the easy travel in game now because getting around over in Queens in Upland is
Yeah,
tricky in itself. And so I imagine in person it's pretty difficult too. I did take a train. I've been to New York City for uh, about 6 hours, and
hmm.
I took a train in there from the airport because we had like a 12-hour layover. So we decided to go into New York City for a while and then come back. And we
Yeah,
got
that's
lost on the
taking a
train.
risk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We we totally missed, and it got sketchy because missed getting off the train at the right stop, and then so we ended up on this, and then there just ended up like being nobody on the train, and we ended up in this sketchy neighborhood. Sketchy people started getting on the train, and we're like, what the heck? And finally found somebody with some help, and we got us going in the right direction. But yeah, had a
I
few
love going
scary
there. Just like getting
train
around
stories.
is not. It's just not fun. Just not fun. Hey, Glizzy, good to
I'm
see
sure you
you.
get used to. I'm sure you get used to it over time, but
Yeah, once you
I
get
have not
like
used.
in sync with the trains and stuff, I heard it's really not bad. But for someone that is not from there, forget it.
Yeah, definitely not used to it.
But it's probably the trains are a lot better than driving.
All right. Well, what Upland stuff did we have going on this week?
Well, we had
Let me see.
taxi cabs and police cars. Did you partake in that?
Not after my experience with the school bus.
Yeah.
Um, got the school bus, put it on the school, and just really didn't see much of an effect. I did like the look of them. We can pull them up real quick.
Yeah, I did not do anything with the taxis or police cars. I I think for me it's just I got to see a little bit more like utility, I guess, out of some of these because they're not cheap. You know, I think a little bit more transparency, like on what exactly we're going to get. I know it's a game; they can't really tell us that because that's part of the game. But when you're spending 3 digits plus on a vehicle in game, I got to see a little more
Uh,
utility. And you know, we've got a lot of other vehicles that I'm not really seeing like any kind of benefits from, to be honest.
I'm really hoping that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we should be seeing the construction vehicles um, this
Mm-hmm.
season. Get some get their utility going, uh, and then I'm excited about those.
We should already
The
have that. Should already be in game. I mean, there's really no reason that that's not happening. I'm hoping some
I
things. I
think
know they got a lot of upgrades coming before Blossom season. You know, maybe that's all kind of in that same bucket of things that they're working on, is what I'm hoping. Because I know we've got, you know, all the stuff we're waiting to be on approved, and you know, maybe that. I'm hoping some of the changes that they have coming maybe will help with a lot of this stuff.
I think Blossom season. I think we're going to see some updates here in Blossom season. Just my thoughts. I think a lot of it is going to be centered around the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's going to be a big focus on planting the seeds, turning protum into stem. So I think we're going to see all that start to work. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out when everyone has to start feeding their plants.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I would love to see something with the construction vehicles launched. Um, there was 1,500 uppies minted on the chain. Um, I think that's the correct number, and got that from Laban's site. So I think there is some speculation of the being able to discover uppies, or oh, there was another theory because we do have April Fools in a couple
Mm.
days, that the people that would participate in the April Fools, uh, whatever shenanigans Upland has planned, might get an uppie as a reward.
Nice.
That that is possible, or it could just be that they've minted them and they could be used for the discovery game, uppie discovery game, whatever that's going to be, or another sale. I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, I saw a lot of. I mean, these sold out. The cars sold out. So obviously, people there was a
They
demand
sold
for them.
slow for sure. They definitely sold a lot slower because I was way down in line and I had the opportunity to buy both of them. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I
I just don't like that you don't get a personal boost and score. It just boosts like the neighborhood score.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It says these vehicles boost that structure's score, helping you to gain a strategic edge in your neighborhoods. I didn't see any personal score for my school bus paired with the high school.
I have a school bus, but I don't have it on a high school because I don't have one. But so that one, I wasn't really concerned because it said it had to be on a school, so I understood that one. But with the construction ones, I mean, if they already have the utility there for the school buses for score, it should already be there with the trucks and dump trucks, all that stuff too. It seems like.
To me, that one seems a little more complicated because it's interacting with Sparklet.
Yeah,
It's gonna somehow.
it should be an easy percentage though, right? I mean, it takes X amount percentage less time to build the structure or whatever it is. It seems like it's just a number thing. Just input the number, and if you have this truck or utility vehicle, whatever it is, you get X percentage off of the spark time or something. I don't know. It seems like it should be an easy number.
I'm not a coder. I have no clue. I can't. I can't speak on that one. I did like the look of this police retro car. I thought the look of it was cool. It wasn't just like a S4 with the skin on it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I thought that the look was cool. The same for the taxi. They look like when I think old school taxi, that's what I think of. And cop
Yeah,
car.
definitely. Those are definitely the old police cars.
Let's see. Man, we had Queens evolving. Let's check on something. The UpX packs sold out for Queens. So that's 600 properties. And then you had. You good? Oh, lost SC. I think that's the dog scratching at the door. um, keep it going here.
Jeez, dog's trying to
You
tear
good?
my door down.
I thought that was the dog.
Yeah, could you hear that?
I mean, just barely.
It's about ripping the carpet up to get into the door.
I heard you yelling at the dog. That's funny. So yeah, Queen's evolving. The UpX packs sold out. The Not a ton of the USD packs have
Mm-hmm.
sold. About 185 of them have sold. You get I think, I mean, people have got to be getting burnt out on getting these modulars.
Yeah.
I would think it is our third rendition of a barbershop. So I love the construction hub for that personally.
Yep. I
Been
don't
saving my
dislike that.
USD.
I think that one looks nice with the barber thing, but like you said, it's the third one.
And it's like I mean, how many modulars do we have now? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, 20 something different modulars and I don't know. They We did have also the collection reveals of Seattle and Vancouver. I was saving my UpX. Um, I did go mint a collection. Did you pick up anything in Seattle or Vancouver
I've got a
with
lot.
the
Well,
collection reveal?
no, I need to go look at those actually. I know those were released. I did buy a lot of properties in Vancouver. I did not get a lot in Seattle, to be honest. I do need to go through my Vancouver and see if I landed anything. I think I saw that Twilk got a ultra rare, maybe.
Yes. Yeah, he was bragging on that one there. to me. I forgot to get back to it, Twilk. I was a little busy, but yeah, that was pretty awesome. You can see my UPX balance is super low, down to 15,000
Oh,
UPX.
damn.
I was saving
Sorry,
up my
guys. There will
UPX
be no
last.
giveaways today. KO's broke.
um, I did go once they revealed. I did go drop about 1.5
Hmm.
on a
Ooh.
collection. I could go get West 4th Ave in Vancouver with a 2.1 or 2.09 boost. So I picked up three. I minted two in UPX, and then I found a good deal in USD um, for this one here. So that's my city release strategy now. I'll go mint the three or whatever for the challenge or the
Mm-hmm.
mission, and then so I didn't have to do any guesswork, and I got to maximize my earnings by just waiting till the reveal. And there was like three, I think there was three exclusive collections that you could have gone and minted.
Nice.
I don't know how you did need some upics. They weren't cheap. Um, so you did need some good upics. And then there was a ton of limited collections that you could go mint. Let's see. Let's look at them. Let's see. So in Seattle, now I think they really botched up some of the release, especially in Seattle. You could in Seattle get Fremont, East Lake, 10th Ave, Federal Ave, Belltown, 5th Ave. I think it was this one, Fremont Ave. It was. I think that there was a big mix-up with this one where they didn't even announce it, and I think somebody in general chat like just happened to see that it was a rare collection,
Uh huh.
and it wasn't even announced. I
Mm.
think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. Nice Wolf. Wolf got two good collections. He's looking for one more Belltown. uh, this is the one that Twilk got, right? T Wilk, Seattle Grunge Wolf.
I
It's not
believe
the one.
so. I know it was an ultra rare. I can't remember which one, to be honest.
Hang on, I got it right here. Yeah, it was that one. Oh, it's also T Wilkes and I friendship anniversary. Our 1 year. Discord is telling me it's our 1 year friendship anniversary. All right, we should go get mimosas, T Wilk, to celebrate. Let's see. Yeah, I hope they. I don't know if I like how they're doing the collection reveals. Well, okay, hang on. Might eat my own words right there because I did like that I could just go mint an exclusive,
Mm-hmm.
but it is kind of boring waiting every week because the properties are so expensive
Yeah.
that these places aren't minting out. So, I mean, what, 75% of these collections weren't revealed until after the whole season?
Yep.
So, I don't know. I know they're driving people to want to mint and mint out the neighborhoods, but I don't know. So few of the neighborhoods are getting minted out these days.
Yeah. I think I kind of like it the way it used to be before, but there's pluses and minuses to both, I guess.
Yeah,
I only
I
ended
would
up,
like a
I think in Vancouver, I had one property that was in a exclusive that was in I think downtown.
yeah, I tried to go mint downtown, and
Wasn't it pretty steep? I think the prices
it
were pretty high, weren't they?
well, by the time I went to go mint, it was really steep. Um, in Vancouver, you could have minted. Let me see, Fairview, Victoria Drive, Main Street, West 13th Ave. I think Fairview you can still. Oh yeah, there's still a ton
Fairview.
that
What are they running?
that you can go. Let's see. Here's some smaller ones at 102. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like this, the small props are 100,000. These aren't gonna mint out in a release,
Mm-mm.
but now people, I mean, you can just go mint a limited collection right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's 1, 2, 34. You would get a, let's see, what would you get for that one? A 1.58 boost
Okay.
on that one. A little lower. If you get the other ones, 1.85, 1.89. Downtown Vancouver is 1.98. Here I got the West 4th Ave. I wanted Kings Way, but that one went away too quick. 3 rares in Vancouver
Yeah.
and 2 ultra rares in Vancouver. Man, that would be cool to get an ultra rare
Yeah.
collection.
I don't have any ultra rares.
I don't.
I don't think I have any rares
I
either. I think I had one and I
I don't.
got rid of it.
Wolf was just talking. He's got he just got his first rare, and he's been in the game a long time. And I haven't had a rare as either. I haven't minted a rare.
I think I had one in like over in Asia somewhere, Dodzengo or Donzengo. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think if Upland continues to do reveals like this, that it's going, especially as people's accounts get larger. I think they're just going to keep people are going to keep waiting till the end, and then just
Mm-hmm.
go mint at the end. And I don't know. I feel like if they want to get us minting more at the release, they've got to adjust a little bit how they're going to
Things minted a
reveal the
lot quicker the
collections.
old way, it seems like.
It does.
Speaking
And the
of
prices were different.
collections, in 2 weeks we're going to have on somebody from Fanatics on talking about
Oh,
collectibles and
fantastic.
stuff like that. So I believe that is going to be the 12th of April.
Nice. That'll be cool. Talking some cards.
Yeah, cards, collectibles, sports. Yeah, it's with Fanatics Live. It's part of Fanatics. I think it's kind of similar to maybe Whatnot. I believe that's what it's called, Whatnot, where they do the auctions and stuff. So they got a lot of stuff going on.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, let's go take a look at Uplytics and see what's going on there. I'm hoping the Hyde Park moves up in the standings a little bit here soon. I've
Yeah, we are
planned some builds.
down a little bit.
So I've planned my builds to finish in season. So I
Mm-hmm.
had 2 or 3 builds. I think I'm gonna have 3 builds that I could have finished already, but I pulled the spark off of them, and that way I can finish them in season and get the points in
Mm.
season. So uh,
So will the census not move at all in between seasons? Is that how it works?
no, it's moving every day.
Oh, it is still okay. We've been
Yeah,
kind of in the same spot, so I guess I just didn't notice.
but so you know how they have you got to increase your influence score and your
Yeah.
resident score. So
Mm-hmm.
I used Swirly's tool. I took off all my ornaments, and I've lost. It's crazy. I still only lost like, where's my? Oh yeah, I lost about 20 uppies by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I removed like 100 ornaments. I only lost 20 uppies. I was hoping
No,
to
were
lose
these
more.
all in Hyde Park or everywhere?
I took them down everywhere.
Yeah, see, that's a pain.
No, one click of a button.
That's a pain.
Swirly's ornament removal.
Just taking ornaments down is a pain in general, whether it's real life or, Upland.
But I will say it was zero pain with Swirly's tool. It was literally one click of a button, and all my ornaments were off. So that was awesome. And then I'll use the tool to put them back on once the season starts. And then my influence score just keeps going down every day. Let's see. Where were we? What was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at athletics. Let's look at Hyde Park.
Yeah, Jimmy, I agree. I was actually excited about Canada coming into the game and getting some of those props. No, Shaq, I have not yet. I think it's like a tool you have to download or do something. That's a lot. I gotta.
But it's much less than removing ornaments.
I have to look into it. I do. I just.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I did want to point out we did hit a pretty big milestone in Hyde Park. We're 25% built out.
Nice. I did not see that yet,
I
actually.
remember back in the day we were excited to hit 10%. Yeah, it was super easy. Super easy. All right, so let's see what we got finishing up today. I don't know this player. Riku 81. Got a micro house from Just NFT. Let's see, kicker, you got coffee stand.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing up and fish deli. I will pull my spark off of that tomorrow. I'm not going to let that finish until
I'm probably going to do the
season.
same.
And then I'm excited this week. It's taken me a month I'll get the high-rise residential tower completed here in about 5 days. The one that holds like 40 residents.
Yeah.
It's taken me a month to build.
Yeah, I would like to see both of those cities come out, Jimmy. Just not at the same time, hopefully. I don't like the dual city releases. Just do one at a time.
I thought the duel was kind of cool, actually. I like that they made you have to pick. I mean, do you like that you have options right now? You can go mint in Seattle and Vancouver.
Not really.
Like if you wanted to go.
I went heavy in Vancouver. That's where I did everything. I think I got like one, maybe two in Seattle. So I would have rather them been split up and be able to get more in each of them.
Gotcha.
You know what I think is just if they weren't so damn expensive, it would have been nicer. But some of the areas, man, they were just so expensive. I blew through Upix, and I had a lot of Upix saved for it. I blew through Upix quickly.
Yeah. Shots fired.
Vulgar's pushing his luck this week.
Let's see.
That coming from the person that has to do nothing because he's got a whole team doing everything for him. Someone as young as him should be able to do all this tech without any help. What is he, like 24, 23?
I think we're the same age. I think Elslack and I are the same age. How old are you, Elslack?
When you see him on stream, you would think he was like 20, 21, 23, somewhere in there, tops.
Let's see.
Although he might have more gray hair than I do. It's from working in the prison. That's what it is. From getting beat up by kids all day. He's got lots of gray hair. Damn, you're 42?
That does put some stress on you.
I thought he was
He
like
older than
20,
me, I'll say.
23.
He's got me beat.
Although he did, we met him in Vegas. He did look a lot older in Vegas, so maybe he's using that. Maybe he's got a makeup crew too before he gets on stream.
That's funny. Got him a powder room.
Yeah, the powder, the whole 9 yards. I think his daughter's girlfriends are over there, like powdering him up and primping him.
Same, Maui. I'm not even 40 yet either. All these old people around us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over 60 when you guys are 40.
Respect your elders.
Maui's just a baby too.
Is Laban 40 yet?
I think Laban didn't he turn 40 this past year or no? Was he just under? I can't remember. Millen's only 31. Damn.
Balin, the young pup.
It's so weird. Like in jiu-jitsu, we were talking about it this weekend. I was rolling with one of the guys, and he's like half my age. It's so weird. I mean, half my age.
Yeah, I don't have any kids, but I'm signing up. I'll sign up like a 10 or 12-year-old kid, and I'm older than the parents.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I'm older than most of our parents.
it's a new thing for me to be realizing that, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is weird.
I have a couple parents that could actually be my kids. It's bad.
Yeah, I'm not at that level yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, Laban, September last year, turned 40.
Yeah, I thought he turned 40. I was pretty sure. He's robbing the cradle.
Well, just looking at what Hyde Park needs, we need.
We need a crepe stand.
Headquarters. Crepe stand.
I didn't even know crepe stands were in the game. When did I miss that? They must have come with empanadas.
Yeah, they one of the little kiosks.
Oh, it's those kiosk deals. Okay.
But there actually is one being built. So the
Okay.
ones in the red are the ones.
Oh, that's right.
If it's
That's
green,
right.
if it's green, it's built and completed. Yellow means it's under construction, and then red means we don't even have one started yet. So
How do we not have a comedy club, KO? I figured you would have been all over the comedy club. That's why I kind of stayed away from it.
I have a property for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna build it, and
We need a little comedy in Hyde Park.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my Sparklet's been so divided up. And everything takes so freaking long. These offices take a month to build.
Mm-hmm.
Taking
those
like
are going to take forever. Just with the ones that I've got out there being started, it's going to take me 2 years to build them all.
I know. We need a fast food joint.
Who's
we don't need a fast food joint.
Fishbowl stand. I
am building a fish deli.
Fish balls. That's got to be. You know who's probably building that is Elslack. Isn't he into the fish balls? He was all geeked up about those when they came out.
Wouldn't surprise me. With the technology advancements coming in the near future, age will no longer matter, SC. 60 will be the new 30.
Yep, that's right. I just heard a podcast on that the other day. Gen X Jono got invited on a podcast of a couple Gen Xers that are like a little bit older than us, and they were in their 60s.
L Slack, we're both the biggest jokes he knows. Is that enough? Not enough comedy for you? No, it's not, L Slack. It's not enough.
Fuel in the fire. Fuel in the fire. Keep it coming.
All right, well, we need a lot in Hyde Park. Let's look at the bonds.
Let's see. Millen, my office takes 35% more than yours. Are you building a bigger one, Millen? Don't we have to have the same size offices when we bond?
Yes.
Hmm.
I think he's making a Sparklet reference with the Upland charging 35% on Sparklet.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. A fish stick stand.
Find partners. How do I? Okay, let's just do it this way.
Oh, I didn't put the hashtag up. Crap. Let me do that because I know you've got an earlier day today before we get too lost in our time here.
It's not about the size of the office, it's how you use it. Oh, here we go. All right.
All right, here we go. Hashtag. This would be for vulgar Uplander. There we go.
What'd you make it?
Hashtag wise ass.
He is extra fiery today.
Yeah, a little bit.
What, are you not?
He must have got beaten by the kids last night.
Yeah, put him in a sour mood, taking it out on us.
Hey, lightning leg.
Lightning. We got 27 connected nodes with Hyde
Yeah,
Park.
I knew we had a good chunk.
All right, we're still offset with Granada.
Ooh, how did
21.
that happen? I've been trying to reach out and, doing them with people to keep them even.
Yeah, I don't start one unless I have a partner to do it with. 2 buildings total. How do we?
I think North Grapeland actually were not even in either. We'll have to fix that.
All right, so Trendy
Happy
has
Jack.
started. We've missed you too, Elslake.
Trendy's got a big one going in Granada, it looks like.
Yeah, that's where we're mismatched.
Okay.
So we might need to.
I think we're mismatched with Funky's neighborhood too. Hey, Big Norm, good to see you.
El Sereno as well. We need to go get. So we need one more in Hyde Park. So we need to go find one more in Hyde Park for a small office from El Sereno. Adriatino.
That's Funky Beats, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, we're mismatched there.
So, okay, what if we build more of the smaller offices over there? Does that even us out?
I don't know for sure yet because it's like you need a bond, but can you bond with more than one person? I don't know. I'm not gonna go too crazy trying to even this out yet until we know more.
Yeah.
I think you still get that bond. It's just not as strong
Gotcha. That would
as
make
if it's
sense.
equal. Looks like we're doing pretty good down here though. We're even. Oh, we Priest Lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I had one.
So
Whoa, I've got one building there with. I built mine before Jaws did. That's so weird.
might want to go double check that one.
Yeah, because we communicated on that one. That is weird. Yeah, me and Jaws did that, I think, like 2 weeks ago.
I would make sure that it got started. All right, 5 Mile Creek. We
Yeah,
gotta
I've got
get
it right
5 Mile
here.
Creek.
Oh, wait, that's. Where is it? Yeah, I've got one. I've got the address right here.
Sure, it's in Priest Lake.
7907 Arlington Ave. That's in Priest Lake. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. That's Raytown.
You're in the wrong city.
Hold on. Let me see. Jaws, aren't you in Raytown?
No, Priest Lake is in Nashville.
Damn it. Hold on a second. Raytown must be Mashef. Okay. Damn it. I have. Where are we at with Raytown then? We must be lopsided there. Jaws must not have realized I put Raytown. I didn't.
Well, we're even in Raytown.
Okay. Is that. Maybe that's Mashef?
That's
No,
Jericho.
that's Jershad. Oh, wait. How can Jershad have two home addresses?
No, Jaw 15 is the Priest Lake.
Oh, Jaw 15. Okay. I don't know that person, I don't think.
Yeah, I've seen Jaw 15 around.
Okay, I thought that was Jershad when I saw that. All right, so Priest Lake, we got to get one. I have a bunch in Priest Lake, actually. I think my wife was born there or lived there for a short time.
Hmm.
Her parents had a place that was, I think it was like a condo over at Priest Lake.
We gotta do some. We gotta get some matching here. We need Playa del Rey. We need Avalon Park. We need Spootin, downtown Washington D.C., Crestwood, North Trenton. Shoo, Evergreen. Oh gosh, we got
North
some work to
Trenton,
do.
we're working on. Just the properties I have there are so small, and I've only got a couple of them.
Yeah, same here.
It's hard to get a property there, and then like for someone to swap one with you, they got to destroy a build or do something.
Yeah, LSAC. We got Laban, Charles, and Happy Meffer are building Hyde Park. Me and SC are building in GH, and we need one more
Mm.
to go over to NGH. So
I think Boy Dern was maybe going to slap one up there too, possibly. Someone mentioned in chat they were going to.
well, and I got Sparklet so spread out. I mean, we will
I do
get to
too.
these. It's just gonna take a minute.
Tyner, yeah, I've got
So
one over there with, that's what Dr. Tid.
yeah. Well, man, it was a super quiet week in Upland. I mean, that's about everything going on. I feel like we're about to be hit with a ton of news, though.
Mm-hmm.
I got just a few more days of about 10 days left with the totems. Be ready for that to end. Done with that. What about seeds, SC? Do you have a lot of seeds?
I've got some seeds. I don't know how many, but I've got a lot. Decent amount, I guess. I didn't go crazy buying them. I just wasn't wanting to spend Sparklet.
I spent Upix. I bought a ton for Upix.
I had done that too, actually. Worked out a lot better.
What
Let me see, where is seeds?
what does it cost to wait? Oh, I can't because it's where's yours at? Oh yeah, it's 89 nursery. What's the generation? It's 9 Sparklet right now.
No, that's not bad. Still Sparklet though.
Yeah, most of the time people are doing it at 4 Sparklet to maximize because a lot of people are getting Upix into the game by spending Sparklets and buying seeds.
Yeah, I got a decent amount of seeds, I guess. It seems like
We'll
we're
go
going to
look
need a
at
lot of like grass seeds.
yeah, we'll see how that's gonna be. I'm very curious about that.
Oh, Maui said she can build, or Laban said Maui can build to even it out for NGH.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let's see. Let's look at seeds. I got 549 seeds.
Nice. I don't have that many.
I've just been like, I'll buy like, I don't know, 4 or 5 seeds every couple days.
Mm-hmm.
I went a little heavy in the beginning, and then after that, and then I kind of know the market price of them, and I'll just kind of, if I see some listed for pretty low, I'll go snag them. But I got pretty evenly spread out. I got a lot of trees. I'm looking forward to getting like weeping willow trees and getting the palm trees going in LA.
Hey, wee Benji. Good to see you this morning, afternoon.
I want to buy some uppies, but I'm waiting. I'm trying to be patient. Well, also I can't right now. I have no uppies. The uppie 4 prices have been dropping. Let's see where they're at today.
Hey, Guntasso, good to see you.
Ooh, somebody bought up the uppie market actually.
Oh, did they?
It was at like 39,000 for a few days.
Are you looking at
It's up
that?
to
I've
40.
got seeds on the screen right now.
Oops. There we go. Yeah, it was at 39,000. Now it's sitting at 45,000 for level 1 uppie.
Ooh, that's
Buy
steep
your
for
level
a
9.
level 1.
That's deep pockets there, wee Benji. To get a level 9. Well, level 1s were sitting at 120,000 a few weeks ago. And then the next release came out. Now we're sitting at 45,000.
What's a 5 going for right now, level 5?
Let's see.
903.
Yeah, I think that's going to be. You're looking at roughly 600K for.
A 4.
Hang on.
Okay. There was a 5 for 903 I saw.
God, it's just a lot for an uppie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, level
367
4
level
for
4.
352. Actually, yeah, they're going to come down though over the next few months.
I do like kickflip though. Kickflip
I do too.
guy.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I gotta say, I like the frost uppies a little bit better, I think.
The first uppies.
No, the U Origin are the first ones. The frost ones are the newer ones.
First frost, same thing.
Oh, the first.
Yeah.
It was confirmed it was Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then level 5, 824.
Hmm.
824 is the lowest level 5 in Upix, and then a 903. Is that a U origin? Oh, there's a 785 Upix level 5. Yeah, it's a U origin. Hmm. Did you get a semi? I forgot.
I didn't.
Did you get? No, you didn't
Mm,
get one.
Yeah, it was not. I had really horrible spots in line for those. I wanted to get one.
I I I probably will snag one of those if another sale comes up. If I get a good line, spot in line, I'll probably pick up one of those. But well, you got anything else you want to finish up with today? I see, or
Not really. It was a quiet week, really. I mean, not a whole lot going on. It was a
the
busy week
party has
in real
arrived.
life, so
Yeah, CP and Cohen made it
all
with Wolf
right.
Warner. You guys enjoy your brunch and baseball game today. That'll be fun.
Where'd you guys meet? Where are you guys at right now, Wolf? We could bring you on live from wherever you're at.
You guys could take what? You still got your shots over there? Your
I've
whiskey?
always got those in the background here. Yeah, I got. I don't know what I have back here. I think Crown XO and Crown Black. I got to get a bottle of reserve for the playoffs coming up. So you got the hockey playoffs coming up,
Oh, nice.
and actually, Sabres are in first place right now. So is Carolina. So if we do
I
get to
know
play
zero.
them in the playoffs, I might take a ride up to Raleigh. It's about 2.5, 3 hours away, and hit up a game there.
Hmm. I still have yet to see a hockey game. It's on the list.
Oh, you've not seen
I
a
think
hockey
this year,
game
Nick.
ever?
No, and
Wow,
I my my wife's got me wanting to watch it too. Uh, she loves watching hockey.
nice. I'm assuming she's a Flyers fan. It's the old
I can't
Legion
even
of
tell you.
Doom.
T I don't even know.
Yeah,
What's Pennsylvania's
Philadelphia Flyers.
what's Philly's team? The
The
Flyers?
Philadelphia
That's probably
Flyers. Yeah, that's
that's
where
probably who
Lindros
she likes.
played. You had the Legion of Doom out there. They had some big teams back then.
Yeah, I'm
Sabres, we haven't had a good team. It's been a little bit. We haven't been in the playoffs in 14 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's a. I honestly didn't expect them to be where they're at right now this year.
Dang, 14 years.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Oh, did you pick up any of these server structures?
Uh, I did not. I think I might go in and get that game exchange though. I do like the
That
game
actually does look pretty cool.
exchange. Yeah, and I think the beauty salon too.
The
No, that's just a
not the old.
beauty co-serve structure.
So I think it's a play on Ulta.
Yeah, that's it. I'm assuming Ultra.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's like a beauty.
At least it was a play on this time, and it's not
Yeah, not
Ultra
in.
Beauty.
Yeah, not like direct copyright infringement.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Glizzy, Are you in Tampa, buddy? That's my sister has tickets for Tampa Bay Buffalo in Buffalo coming up. That is a pretty important game actually because Tampa and Buffalo are 1-2 in their division. But I've actually never been to a game in Tampa Bay yet. I do want to hit that up. It's on my bucket list. I've been to a baseball game there, the Devil Rays, I think it is. They've got the indoor. It's an indoor stadium for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get over to. Well, we have a team in Knoxville that plays.
Mm,
That would be
Okay,
really easy to go
AAA.
see and probably pretty cheap. And then we have Nashville, which we can
Oh
go
yeah, the
see.
Predators. Yeah,
Could go watch them play in Nashville. So I think hockey's on the list this year.
that's who knows. Maybe you'll see Carrie Underwood do the national anthem there.
Mm, that'd be cool.
I think she used to be married to one of the players, or maybe she still is married to him. I'm not sure, but she's done the national anthem out there. I know. I've never been able to go to a game there. It's always really hard to get tickets, and I believe they were really expensive when we were trying to go when we were in
Mm.
town the one time.
Well, speaking of sports, did you see this track and field complex?
I did. It looked more like a football field.
It is mainly a football field.
Yep.
I guess they do have a track around it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so people were quite. Uh, did you see the size? How large this thing is?
No, I mean it looked
It's
massive.
it's massive. So here we'll do a quick. I'll go to my. This is my largest property in Paradise. I mean, it's not crazy big, but I mean it's big, but not crazy big. And it won't even be close. Let me pull up the playground real quick. Hang on. Let's see. What was the 7250?
Pigeon, I hope you guys have a good time out there hooking up. A little bit of brunch and a Mets game. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, you guys enjoy.
Doubletree, Hilton Ho.
All right, so let's look at this.
Are you building something? Oh, is
I'm
this the
showing you how
playground?
large this thing is.
Oh, damn.
So look at my property, which
Wow.
I have it's like an 1100 UP2,
Damn.
and look how big that is. I think it requires like over 4,000.
Is that bigger than the high school?
Way bigger.
Wow.
Way bigger. I think I could fit a high school on this.
What are the stats on it? What does it give to the neighborhood?
Yeah, let me see. Where's that high school? It was a lot. It took like I think you could max stake it at like 200,000 sparklet.
Yeah, right, John Fitzwell. You would think at a high school it'd be a big field, but I guess not.
Oh, are you serious? My high school does not fit that property,
Oh, wow.
but it's so close.
Hmm.
I didn't realize. All right, so the high school almost fits it. Dang, that's a bummer. Let's. I can find out structures. Service. Track and field complex gives you 468 service entertainment service units.
Hmm. But that's a
The
lot
max
more than
stake.
the high school.
Yeah, you get 306 with the high school, and so you're getting about 160 some odd more service
Mm-hmm.
units. However, it does take 174,000 Sparklet to max stake it
Man,
and it takes 55 days,
wow.
almost
That's more
56
than twice
days.
as much as the high school.
Not quite. It takes 40
233,
days.
110 total spark hours. Oh, I was looking at spark
Oh,
hours.
okay. You're right. You're right. Yeah,
But
it's
you can
over
spark
double the
more.
spark
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, 56 days
Damn.
for that sucker.
Well, the high school took a long time to build too, though, right?
Um, it took a month, 40 days.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, it took me 40 days to build the high school. The university takes 45 days. The sports courts takes 31 days. And the post office distribution center takes 33 days. So there's some big old builds. Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, that's huge.
174,000 Sparklet tied up for 2 months on that thing. I know a couple people that have started them. So that'll be interesting.
I think I did build a supermarket. I think I have a high school building, but I haven't even sparked it up yet, really. Because it's not in Hyde Park, and I don't know how much it's going to do for my score, anyways.
The high school, I mean, it'll get you a lot of points, but then the problem is,
Depends on where you're at, though, too, right? Because mine's like in a
I'm
area that's not developing very well.
um, if there's a lot of residents,
Mm-hmm.
but not a lot of service structures, you'll get a ton of points.
Mm.
If there's already a lot of people building stuff there, or if there's not a lot of residents there, like if there's no living structures there, you're not going to influence a whole lot of
Mm.
uppies. But interesting. Well, let's do some giveaways, and we'll call it a day. It was a quiet week in Upland. I'm sure. Honestly, I think next week is not going to be a quiet week in Upland. We got
Probably not.
everybody be on.
When does Blossom start?
I think on the 1st, so I think it's going to be.
Okay, so I got to get my ornaments off today, huh?
Get those ornaments off, um, and everybody be on the lookout for April Fools. What are they going to do? Actually, hang on real quick.
Maybe
Who
April
was it? I
Fool's is
think
they're going to put all your ornaments back on for you.
that'd be an April present.
No, and make you take them down again.
Oh, and then make you take
Yeah.
it down. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Redbeard. I'll show this. This is pretty funny. He made a poll. What do we think the April Fools will be this year? Oh, something's going on with the volume there, I see.
Is that fixed?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Uppy Fight Club. New lamer vehicles like bikes, rollerblades, and skis. No yield without residents. Gosh, that'd be an uproar. Exchange your Protum for Sparklet option.
Ooh.
Totems 2.0 sale. Atlantis. I voted Atlantis. Aliens who abduct your uppies. Collections can uncollection without enough buildings. Collections can uncollection without enough buildings. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was interesting. Uppy Fight Club and Atlantis and Totems, 2.0
Okay.
were the winners. So
Tied for first there, huh?
I thought Atlantis because I mean they did Bermuda,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
and that ended up being a real city release. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. So I wonder what they got up their sleeve this year. I like the Uppy Fight Club though. That one's. I think that would be fun. How cool would that be to get your uppies into a battle arena and
That would be
be
amazing.
able to Mortal Kombat style like fight with your uppies?
That would be pretty cool. Sure, we need Sidekick Cow or Kaio or whoever he was.
All right, well, I'll collect my Upix so I can give it away. I'll have just enough Upix to give away today.
All right, well, let's get I'll get the winners on the spin on the chat, and then we've got to do, I think, the spin wheel from the last video,
Ooh, yeah.
and I think
Oh,
you have all those, right?
yeah. One
They were in
second.
the Discord.
Why don't you do the hashtag one first,
Yep, I'm going to do that right now.
and then I'll get the spin wheel ready.
Nice. All right, here we go. So the first one, and this is for 10K Upix. Oop, hold on. 10K. All right, so we have 3 10K Upix, and then we'll do the spin wheel from the stuff from last week, from the Chuck Norris. All right, so the first one on the spin wheel, let's see who we got. RDP.
Congrats, RDP.
All right, the second one, Michael Kohler. He's on a streak.
Good job, Kohler.
And Guntasso. And Guntasso, just drop your in-game in the chat. I'm not sure if I have that one.
That's
Right.
that's his name.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so we have RDP, Trendy, and Guntasso are our winners for today. From the chat from hashtag vulgar. I mean, wise ass.
Wait, who is that? RDP, Kohler, and who?
RDP, Kohler, and Guntasso.
Guntasso. Okay.
Yeah, I've got those written down here.
All right, so I got my screen up.
Oh. There it is. All right, so on this wheel, we've got Perry Van Dongen, Twilk, Rubelmax, Wolf Warner, Sir Mitch, Chian, and Boy Dern.
Yep. Now, first we said that we would pick our favorite. So you've got Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down. That is from Rubelmax. Chuck Norris's belly button is actually a power outlet. I've never heard that one. That's from Boy Dern.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard that one, actually.
I think you just made that one up, Boy Dern. Chuck Norris knew Victoria's Secret. That was from Perry Van Dongen. Wolf Warner, finally, Chuck and Bruce can settle who tried to enter whose dragon first.
I think my
Let's
favorite
see.
so far is Wolf Warner's.
Only thing to make Chuck cry was buying Upix from the shop in-app. That's pretty funny. And Upland related. Didn't. Chuck Norris isn't dead. Death looks under his bed at night looking for Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it. All right, which one's your favorite? They get 10K.
All right. I got to go with Wolf. I like that one. That was funny.
Wolf was good. You know, we he made the tie-in to Upland. I'm gonna go with Sir Mitch for my favorite one.
Okay.
Buying Upix from the shop in app. Oh, we're good though. All right, so they all get so those two get 10K.
Mm-hmm. All right. So getting 10K, we've got RDP today, Trendy Prop, Guntasso, Wolf Warner, and Sir Mitch. And then we'll do a spin wheel for an additional one.
All right, let's shuffle this up. I'm barely gonna have enough Upix to pay this out today. Oh, winning again! I did say you could win double time last
Yep.
week. All right,
All right. Sir Mitch winning double
congrats,
today.
Sir Mitch. Congrats.
All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60K Upix.
Chuck didn't die. He finally just let him. Eva, what is that?
I don't
Said they're
know.
celebrating.
Special Dessert Day?
I don't
Is that
I don't
special
know what that
dessert
word is.
day? I saw cake above. A cake. Special, is it special dessert
Having a
dessert
cake.
day maybe?
Just got a nice. What is that? I want to Google that.
I think it's supposed to be special dessert day, isn't it? Maybe. Eva, can you confirm that? Is that supposed to be special dessert day?
ChatGPT is going to tell me. It's a German. It translates to presents. Oh, you just got a nice present. You got a cake.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, enjoy. Hey, you guys definitely enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy that for sure.
Michael and me meeting first a few years ago. Oh, awesome.
Oh, cool.
It's German for special. Okay.
Oh, special. Okay. All right. I never had seen that word before, and I'm German.
All right. Well, I got
Cool.
a little niece's birthday to get to.
Yeah, I gotta go. We're doing a what are we doing today? Oh, I'm doing a crab boil here today, actually, for the last of the
Oh, that sounds
birthday
fun.
festivities.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Did he have a good 18th?
Yeah, yeah. He had a couple days off of work and just kind of hung out and did stuff. I don't know exactly what he did because I was working, but we had a nice dinner last night and some dessert and played some games last night. And then a little
Nice.
crab boil today, so that should be good.
Very cool.
All right. Well, let's get out of here and enjoy the weekend. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And have fun with your friends, family, whoever you're spending the time with this weekend.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good one.
All right. We'll see you guys next weekend. And just a reminder, coming up on April 12th, I believe, is going to be the date. We do have someone coming on from Fanatics Live. So that's going to be really cool. So we'll talk collectibles and all kinds of cool stuff. So looking forward to that one. But until next week, we will see you guys.
Later.